While on the lookout for the mythical land of Hyperborea, researchers have come across the remarkable remains of an ancient observatory and unusual carvings on the wall of a mountain in northwest Russia. An ancient observatory and the carving of a giant near the shores of Lake Ozera, meaning sacred lake in the language of indigenous Sami people, are believed to be clear indications pointing towards the long-forgotten land of Hyperborea, a sacred land similar to that of Shambhala and Atlantis. Kuiva the Giant, a colossal silhouette embedded on the cliff of Mountain Kuivkor, watches over the sacred lake and is also presumably guarding the secret entrance to the legendary city. According to the local beliefs, Kuiva the Giant was an old wizard who once fought against the local Sami. They had their own wizard and confronted the giant with bravery, but without success. When the battle appeared to be lost, the Sami people invoked the help of the gods in a last and desperate attempt. The gods responded, and sent fiery lightning bolts towards the giant, who was crashed against the surface of the mountain and incinerated. The imprint of the fallen giant's body is visible even today on the Angvandaskor rock, the highest peak of the Lavazerskaya tundra. A curious remark is that pieces from the rock where the giant met his end are crumbling, but the imprint of the giant remains untouched. Is it possible that it stands here as a marker leading to the secret entrance to Hyperborea? In case you haven't heard of Hyperboreans, they were a group of mythical people described in Greek mythology who dwelled beyond the Northwind, in a land supposedly utopian, where the sun shined 24 hours a day, which according to current knowledge could be somewhere within the Arctic Circle. Other analysts suggest that the land of Hyperborea had no defined location, as according to the classic Greek poet Pindar, neither by ship nor on foot would you find the marvelous road to the assembly of the Hyperboreans. This could also mean that this mythical place was well hidden, and whoever set foot to find it would only come to a dead end, unless they knew about the secret entrance and how to breach it. Other Greek accounts refer to the Hyperboreans as the people who possessed sacred knowledge because of them being in a close relation with the gods. It is said that Apollo himself descended from the sky to visit this ancient culture. Supporting the above theory, Valentina Sharipova, director of Hyperborea, which is a research organization from the port city of Murmansk, has asserted that the origins of the name Kola are related to the name of the Slavic sun god, Kolyada, who could also be a personification of Apollo. Another intriguing aspect is the translation of the name Hyperborea, which in ancient Greek means beyond the north wind. Summing this up, the Russian team of researchers believe they are close to finding this long-forgotten culture. Recently they found remains of an observatory, stones with hollows, which were directed at the polar star, stated Sharapova. Many rocks have inscriptions or runes carved into them. Other enigmatic aspects of the story involve the discovery from the beginning of the 20th century of an underground entrance near the shores of Lake Ozera. Explorer Alexander Barchenko, who found the crevice, was later shot dead and his discovery was stifled by the elites ruling the scientific community, RBTH reports. Fortunately, the work of Barchenko has been resumed through the Cosmopolisk organization. Its members have already uncovered several caves and cracks, but none of them proved to be of any significance yet. We will have an answer to this mystery only after we find all the caves, said Vadim Chinobrov, director of the research group and investigator of unexplained phenomenon. I am prepared for anything that we find. With regard to ancient cities, I believe that if we do find some structures, they will be underground or underwater. I hope some of these legends will be true. It's likely that Hyperborea is more than a myth, since early detailed references come from Herodotus's histories written approximately 450 BC. In his book, the ancient Greek historian also mentions 3 other sources that talked about Hyperborea, among them being Hesiod and Homer, renowned poets and thinkers from ancient Greece. So is it possible that this ancient and notorious settlement existed? If so, it would be only a matter of time until its discovery, since the 21st century has brought performant equipment that can pierce through any type of terrain, revealing what lies beyond. Until that time comes, however, researchers and ancient history enthusiasts can only speculate on where the mythical city of Hyperborea is, but the hope remains that someday, the remnants of an ancient and legendary civilization will be discovered.